Hello, I'm Danny DeHeck. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to show you a website called lensology.co.nz. It's a drop shipping website that's ready to go. It's a perfect side hustle for someone who may already have a job and wants a little bit of extra income, or it's a business opportunity where you could build it into a massive online shop. We help guide you through the whole process. We've set up a shop. We've already set up the shop with trending products. We've created all the category structure. We've done all the SEO. All you need to do is listen to what we will teach you. We'll teach you how to find, we've already got the suppliers. We'll teach you how to find products, how to import them, and then how to sell them. It's a one-stop shop. So I'll flip into the right screen now. If you go to zoology, I call it zoology, I mean lenology, lensology.co.nz, you will be asked to put in a password. It's not rocket science. 1234 is the password. 1234, and you enter, and now you're in the shop. This shop, as I said, is fully optimized, ready to go. It is not live. You would be the first owner of it, and we would basically transfer it over to you and would teach you how to set it all up properly. You would not be left in the dark. We have a community of people that we train. We have a WhatsApp group. They ask questions. We provide videos, and we teach people how to overcome the obstacles from the experience that we've learned from doing drop shipping. I say we, my partner Helen, myself, that we've learned over the last 6 years of doing drop shipping. We've sold well over $1 million worth of products online, and we've made at least 50% profit from our sales as we go. This particular website is nice and colorful. We've got 10 of the main categories highlighted. You could add more, what they call collections, in Shopify, which is the platform is built on. We pick out our featured product, and then we will also spotlight different types of categories. So we've even got drones in this one. We've done a bit of research on importing drones to New Zealand. You're allowed to import them without any paperwork up to $750. Don't quote me on that, but something like that. Obviously, everything to do with cameras and filming, anything to do with, where it's at the moment with social media. This is the perfect little wee side hustle. And I don't say we, it could be anything you want it to be. But even, we've come up with a good base to build this onto an amazing camera store or a videographer store. You can take it anywhere you want to, but we would love to advise you along the way. So that's sort of the homepage. Now, a lot of people, this is drop shipping. So a lot of people worry about delivery times. I tracked an order yesterday. It took 6 days to be delivered from China right to their doorstep. Isn't that incredible? So that's what it used to be like. But once upon a time, we've also got blogs, which I'll show you that. We haven't turned the online support on this one yet because it's not live, but normally there's a button down there where people can chat to you and get answers. There's a summary of the company. There's all the terms and conditions, refund policies, privacy policy, shipping policy, all that there is done and all worded. And then we've got it ready for you to put your details in here and the like. So that's basically the homepage, and I've got them already opened in a tab. We've already flicked through the images that you can see. So these are the sliders, and each of those sliders point off to a category. That's how that works. So bags, we've optimized every page of this website. So the bag page is optimized. All you need to do is keep finding trending bags from our suppliers, add them, and this category would rank really well in the search engine. It's already optimized. We've done the same for cases. We've given you an idea of what type of cases that you could add. And so you can just keep adding them. Let's say each category or collection, we would recommend having at least 50 to 100 products in each of them. But we've sort of given you an idea where to start. We'll give you a list of do's and don'ts filters. I'm using one on my camera as we talk right now. I've got a special filter which allows me to turn me dark or turn me light. Now I've made sure I put it back in the right place. I think it's called a UV filter, but it's for when you're photographing in sunlight, but I use it for my camera. But you get the idea. So that's sort of lenses. Yes, there are some affordable lenses. Like a lens that I'm using on my camera that I'm talking to you right now costs $1,700. And my camera cost, I think, I can't remember now, $1,300. So lenses can cost a lot more. So there is some lenses from China that are cheap. And this is what we're doing. We're providing an alternative to people who might not have the money to pay $1,700 for a lens. They can buy one from China, from a good supplier, somebody who's got good reviews and trending, and the like. And also lighting. I've got a big lantern light in front of me now. You can actually buy that from our supplier. But, there's a lot of small lights, a lot of YouTubers and social media people would use. Props. Now, these are pretty cool. You can basically buy backdrops and all sorts of things. But you can see we've given it some thought. Straps for cameras, Leylans, I think they're called. Anything like that. What else have we got here? We've got tools. I don't even know what they are. But what I'm saying is we've got a good base of category structure. So that would be our recommendation. We've already set you up with 5 products in each category. Obviously, we're growing it to have 50 to 100. We've got the suppliers, we've got the products. So the About Us page is basically ready to go. We've had that all written up. We've explained exactly what we're doing, so there's no misunderstandings with the client. We've got a page of best sellers, and you can see we've got 50 products already preloaded. This is another optimized page. It was also, if you go click on Shop Now, I think from the home page, you click on Shop Now, it will take you to all the different collections that we have. And I'll show you some other sites that we've done in the future. This one here, support every question that people can ask. How do I log into the website? Are you a New Zealand business? Tells you how long delivery is, and I've noticed that we've got to update the delivery times. Normally we say deliveries it can take 1 to 5 days before you receive the international tracking. And we say it now takes 7 to 21 days for delivery, but we've actually got to the old times. But when we originally started doing these dropshipping websites, we used to tell people it can take 1 to 10 days. I think it was 1 to 7 days before you get the international tracking. And we used to say 15 to 60 days, and we still sold products. But now shipping is so much faster. It's a real advantage for people who do drop shipping. It's nearly quicker to order something from China than it is from Auckland, I can tell you. But all the questions that people ask, where we're based, how do I get the right size when I order, all this has actually been done for you. So it's a no-brainer. So this shop is ready to go, ready for you to be the owner. We've got a form here where people can fill out to contact you. We've also set up a few blogs. I think we've got 5 blogs currently, but it gives you an idea on what to write and how to write a blog. And we've got videos teaching you how to write. I did a video showing people how I produced 10 blogs in 32 minutes the other day. And we've got some pretty awesome ways of creating blogs. So it's a one-stop shop. They're very affordable. I'm not going to say the price because we basically supply and demand sometimes. But another shop that we've got ready to go, and this one here is going to be a massive shop. This is what I call a general store. It's called accessorize.co.nz. And if you want to go have a look at that one, it's not really finished, but we've got it sort of set up ready to go. And I'm going to do a video about that one next, so I won't go on about that one because I don't think we have got a little bit of it more down here. But we've actually got 15 categories for that one. But that's not the one I'm talking about today. So how well can your shop go? Well, I've got a good example here. This is one selling TV remotes, and this is what we call a one-type shop. So selling TV remotes, we do sell a few air conditioner remotes, but in general, we just sell one product, and that's TV remotes. So this shop has been going, and this is where you want to pay attention if you're wondering how profitable they can be. This shop started on December the 21st, and the first month that we had it going, we actually sold $500 worth of remotes. The second month, $1,000 worth of remotes. The third month, $1,900 worth of remotes. This shop's gone really, really well, but this is a good example that just selling one product shop can actually sell. So if I go back and we go in the last 365 days, Shopify is amazing for showing you stats. So in the last 365 days, I've sold $26,000 worth of TV remotes in one shop. And that's pretty amazing. And that's obviously just from one shop that's structured exactly the same. So if you're interested in the Lensology shop, don't muck around. Ring me, tell me you're interested before we sell it, because we don't sell them for that much, and we do provide, I believe, outstanding service. Right, the other shop is this outdoor shop, and this was the very first shop that I started as a drop shipping business. And here you can see that that's me with the backpack on. That's actually was me standing in the river on the way to my favorite hut, Crow Hut. And I used to run a hiking and tramping group, thinking that the hikers and the trampers would buy my products from my shop. I bought in a bit of gear from our suppliers. I bought a tent, a backpack, some poles. And you experiment when you do this game. You buy the stuff, and then I had plantar fasciitis on my feet. So I started bringing these in. I've sold about 10 of these. But eventually you can see that our shops are pretty much the same, and we have an amazing, relationship with the search engines. So, for example, if I was to search for a product like this in Google, you will see that we come up number one when you search for these, because these are and this is probably, other people selling the same products, but we still outrank them. And we sell to the New Zealand market majority. We do have just made it that we are selling to the international market, but as a rule, we just sell the products to New Zealand only. So there is lots of room. You could expand that to any country of the world, but we have a formula that works well for New Zealand, and we have only. So I have sold the occasional product to overseas people, but the majority of all the sales are sold within New Zealand. I should have made that clear at the start. But you can see, so that's the outdoor shop. Now that shop there, since it started, we've now sold $145,000 worth of products in general. Half that money is profit after all your expenses. So when we first started that shop back in 2018, we sold $148 worth of products. The next month, 308, I think, and then 645. It went down to 400, and then we managed to employ some of our sales, and we went to $338.78 worth of sales, 2,300. And what month was that? September, October. Must be the summertime in New Zealand, where everyone's going camping. But you can see that the sales are up and down all over the place. The best month we ever had was $4,800 worth of sales. So that's at least a $2,000 profit from a camping store. And you can see the URL at the top is campinggear.co.nz. It was actually campinggear.co.nz originally, and that domain name never really got us any traction. So we play around until we get the right formula. Another shop that we've got is an electronic shop. Now, this electronic shop has actually got about 1,800 or 1,900 products in it. So we've spent a lot of time loading the products, and you can go through here and see all the collections. These are the best headphones I've ever sold. They cost us around about $50, and we sell them for $130. So there's lots of markup. Having the pricing right, we have 10 levels of pricing when we import products from our suppliers. Our suppliers, we don't need to update the pricing. All the suppliers and the database talks directly to the suppliers. So once we import the product and it's linked and it's mapped correctly back to the supplier, the products will update the pricing on the fly, and also the stock levels. These cables, I don't even know. I think I have sold a couple of these, but I've got about 3 of these myself. These are the best cables ever. And they're quite expensive, but they're very high quality, and they're also at, 100 watts. Which means they load really, really fast. But this electronic shop, we've had it for a while, and we play around with the different types of products that we list. But you only need one shop. You just need to keep adding products and having faith. This shop here to date has sold $308,000 worth of products. And that's how it works. We'll teach you everything. As I said, the first shop time we ever sold a product in the electronic shop was $165 for the first month, $174, and then we went up to $750, $1,700, down to $500. So in the best month ever with the electronic shop was $19,000 worth of sales, and that was probably when COVID was happening. And then a year later, we had $10,000 worth of sales. We never ever spend more than $5 a day in advertising. When we do spend money on advertising, we find that 50% of our sales, 50% of our traffic, 50% of the traffic that we get to the website comes from $5 advertising a day. And the other 50% comes from organic traffic. 65% of the sales actually comes from the paid audience. So what we recommend people doing is follow our guidance, fill these shops up with products. It may take you months to get over 1,000 products, but that's the end goal. You want to build these shops up, have enough products in them, and then worry about advertising. So it takes a lot of work, but if you put the time and energy into this particular store, Lensology, you will get the returns like I've just had with 3 of our shops I've just shown you. Hey, we're 100% transparent on how we do it. When you've purchased a shop, we'll get you underway and we'll teach you how to do that. So if you've got any questions, do reach out to me. If you've got a pen and paper, take down my phone number, 021 961 652. If you're wondering what I actually do for a living, I suppose I better show you that really. My name is Danny the Heck, and I'm known as the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm a YouTuber, and I spend the majority of my time fighting scammers online. So if you go to deheck.com, you'll see what I actually do. I even wear the same color sweater today. But in here, you'll see videos of what I do. Now, I just come off a stream on the internet, and I was streaming for about 2.5 hours. And then I've just gone straight into doing this video that's pre-recorded. And the reason I do that is because I wanted something where I weren't enslaved to working 8 hours a day, because I spend 70 to 80 hours of my time actually fighting scammers online. So if you hold your mouse over my website and you talk about passive income, you can actually go into the passive income area of my website and actually see how I support myself financially. And that's through dropshipping. So here's an opportunity for you to learn more about dropshipping from what I claim myself as an expert. And the other thing you want to do on this page here, you can click on our Trade Me listings, and in there you'll actually see our websites that we currently have for sale. Now, we don't have a whole lot, so don't muck around. We have got the accessorized one that I showed you here that isn't listed here at the moment. So be quick if you're interested in accessorized.co.nz, password 1234. You'll notice I haven't actually finished loading all the products in yet. I'm going to load about 75 products into that shop. You will see the lensology.co.nz. Do you like that name? I like that name. We always pick really good domain names, but we always pick good domain names that we know are going to rank. We'll teach you how to get these websites into the search engines, and we'll teach you how to know as much as we do about these dropshipping websites. But do check out my website. Got any questions, do contact me. Email, WhatsApp, the whole 9 yards. And we look forward to having you as part of the dropshipping crew that we're teaching how to make money online. And you remember, this is a perfect side hustle, or you could build this into a business. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.